Kayas Mamachiktawa means ancient people that move. And Otachia, the crane, is one of our 5 major clans.
This is a space dedicated for, recognizing and celebrating indigeneity. It's not only a space for, Indigenous people exclusively, but it's a place where we can come together to celebrate, acknowledge, and, honor that indigeneity here on campus, Appleton, and the United States. Every Indigenous artist who has come to Lawrence has asked, can Indigenous students be a part of this? Can we meet Indigenous students to help us? I think that really went into the whole thinking process of making sure that students here at Lawrence feel at home or feel represented.
It's important that structures, architecture, buildings, and things have some connection to the culture. I would hope that the Indigenous community here on campus would see it as a place to gather, to have as a physical symbol that they are being acknowledged, and to open those conversations up. So it's not just a sculpture, it's intended to be a space and to have that kind of spatial, experiential quality to it.
Three pillars kind of at the bottom kind of signify Luna's motto that we stand together and stronger together. So I love that he incorporated our current Native students' ideas right into it and let them have their voice be central in the creation of it. I will never forget that conversation with Chris and our Luna students as a Native professor here and someone who graduated from Lawrence. Just that idea that our Indigenous ways of knowing are being welcomed and acknowledged and honored in that way through conversation was a beautiful thing to see for me.
A lot of it is just bringing more awareness. There's been such a long history of Native Americans, Indigenous people being, shoved away for who they were. And so now to have people actually ask you, well, what is Indigenous? What are your cultures? It's like, oh, I get to talk now. And it's just so exciting to see that. Coming to Lawrence was the first time I actually felt I could be myself. And talking with other students, a lot of them feel the same way. It's nice to be accepted, and especially as an Indigenous woman, where it's for so long we weren't accepted. It's just another part of your identity that the Lawrence culture embraces. Anin gewewedun.
Ano mai kako oval osam alika Bautista Bader no hilo Hawaii mayao he Hawaii ya.
Lilisa Gwe Shabi Niungat Swaganyata Niwagita Loda o Kaleoni Tiaga Niwagat Hanjoda.
Guazi Hopa, Tawa e Lawrence 8th Atra.